defeated, never again make me the underdog until I'm about 50 years old. Then you might get me. But I didn't dance. I didn't dance for a reason. I wanted to make him lose all his power. I kept telling him he had no punch.
Africa, midnight. The air was thick, the heat oppressive, and 60,000 fans roared one name into the darkness: Ali Boumaier. They believed. But the rest of the world didn't, because in front of Muhammad Ali stood George Foreman, undefeated, untouchable, unstoppable, the man who had crushed Joe Frazier like a wrecking ball. Odds makers said Ali had no chance, 4-1 against him. This wasn't supposed to be a fight. It was supposed to be a demolition. What followed next became one of the greatest boxing stories ever told. Not just a fight, but a war of minds, patience, and the unbreakable will of a man who refused to be forgotten. It was October 30th, 1974. Ali was 32, past his prime according to critics, and still dealing with the fallout of being banned during his best fighting years. Foreman was only 25, young, hungry, undefeated in 40 fights, with 38 of those wins coming by knockout. His fists were measured at delivering 600 kilograms of force. That's the kind of power that ends careers, not just fights. Zaire's president, Mobutu, had put up a $10 million purse and ordered the fight to be held in Kinshasa. It was broadcast worldwide by satellite at 4 a.m. local time. It was a spectacle like no other. And yet, despite the fanfare, very few believed Ali would leave the ring on his feet.
From Louisville, Kentucky, came up and stopped Sonny Liston, the man who annihilated Floyd Patterson twice. He was going to kill me. But he hit harder than George. His reach was longer than George. He was a better boxer than George. And I'm better now than I was when you saw that 22-year-old undeveloped kid running from Sonny Liston. I'm experienced now, professional. Jaw's been broke, been knocked down a couple of times. Bad. Been chopping trees. I done something new for this fight. I done wrestled with an alligator.
But Ali had a plan no one understood at the time. In the A locker room, he was calm, focused. His team, though, was confused when he laid it out. He said, "He can't last 8. They thought he was joking. Some laughed, some panicked. "You mean we can't last 8? They fired back. But Ali wasn't laughing. He had studied Foreman. Not just his punches, but his rhythm, his breathing, his patience, or rather, his lack of it. Ali had devised what would come to be known as the rope-a-dope. He would absorb Foreman's blows using the slack ropes of the Zaire ring. He'd lean back, cover up, and let George punch himself out. To anyone else, it sounded suicidal, but Ali was betting everything on one thing: his mind would outlast Foreman's muscle. From the opening bell, the madness began. Foreman charged in like a bull. Ali didn't dance. He didn't float. He stood there, covered up, letting Foreman swing. Boom, boom, left, right. Hooks to the body. The crowd was stunned. Was Ali already tired? Was he injured? Or was this the plan? After every flurry, Ali whispered taunts in Foreman's ear. "That all you got, George?" And Foreman answered with more fire. The early rounds were explosive, but something else was happening. Foreman was sweating early. His punches, while still thunderous, were slowing. His breathing became heavy. Still, Ali didn't retaliate. He waited, round after round, by round 4. The crowd could feel the shift. Foreman's punches were missing more often. Ali started slipping some, rolling others off his elbows. And when he saw a gap, he'd strike, quick jabs, fast crosses. Then right back to the ropes. Foreman didn't realize it yet, but he was chasing shadows, punching at smoke. Ali kept absorbing, kept waiting. His defense wasn't just a cover-up. It was a trap. Each time Foreman pushed, Ali used that momentum to slip a punch or tie him up. Every body shot taken was calculated. Every taunt served a purpose. And with each passing second, the lion was tiring. Round 6. Sweat dripped from Foreman's face. His mouth hung open. He was no longer stalking. He was stumbling. But Ali wasn't done. Not yet. He wanted to make sure Foreman had nothing left. Nothing. And then came round 8. With 30 seconds left, Ali saw it. The moment. Foreman, desperate, opened up wide again, trying to control Ali's hands. Ali exploded off the ropes like lightning. Right cross, left hook, then another crushing right straight to the face. Foreman wobbled, his body twisted. He fell. Not like a man, but like a collapsing building. Slow, helpless, devastating. Ali didn't follow up. He didn't need to. He stood there, watching, as the monster everyone feared fell to the mat. The referee began the count. The crowd held its breath. And just like that, George Foreman, the undefeated Titan, was out. The impossible had happened. Ali had done what no one thought was possible. He reclaimed the heavyweight title and became the first man in history to do it 3.
Everybody stop talking now. Attention. I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all times when I beat Sonny Liston. I told you today I'm still the greatest of all times. Never again defeat me. Never again say that I'm going to be defeated. Never again make me the underdog until I'm about 50 years old. Then you might get me. But I didn't dance. I didn't dance for a reason. I wanted to make him lose all his power. I kept
times. But this was about more than belts or glory. It was about the human spirit. About proving that intelligence, patience, and heart could defy brute strength. Foreman would later say, "I ran into a spiritual wall that night." And he was right. Because Ali wasn't just fighting with his fists.
Get into the ring with the guy, I bluffed him, I done everything. Beat him up in the side. That all you got, George? And that was about all I had. It turned into a nightmare then. Makers had me ahead to win by knockout, as a matter of fact. And once I lost that fight, I was devastated with himself. He reserved his power and his strength. I had nothing in the back of my mind to shield me or protect me. So I Lord Jesus Christ, I'm still doing so.
He was fighting with something bigger, with purpose, with strategy, with soul. This fight didn't just change boxing. It changed the way we look at challenges. It reminded us that sometimes you don't need to be the biggest or the strongest. You just need to be the smartest and brave enough to let the storm pass before you strike. If that gave you chills, then you already know. This was more than a fight. It was a masterpiece of mind over muscle. A story of comeback, courage, and control. If you want to see more iconic moments like this broken down and brought to life, hit that subscribe button, like, and share this video with someone who needs to remember what greatness looks like. And let us know in the comments, which epic comeback or legendary battle should we bring to life next? This is your fight channel. Stay sharp, stay smart, and remember, strategy beats power. Every single time.